Well, hello from the Crystal Coast. This is Pastor Kevin, encouraging you to run with endurance the race that God has set before you. It's Thursday, July the 6th. One of the different things I've been doing in the vlog that I record this year is an occasional interview. And today I have the privilege to be joined by my friend Ashford Sony. So I so appreciate Ashford being with us today. Ashford, how about tell the folks just a little bit about yourself, if you would, please?
Yeah, so my name's Ashford Sony. I am a writer. I first and foremost I'm a husband, a dad of twins, twin girls. And I think right now, yeah, just on fire for communicating the gospel. I would say that's who I am.
Just recently, you had a big thing happen in your life,
Yes,
right?
I guess several. We had twins. I'm trying to
Okay.
figure out what else big has happened. Oh, I
There,
graduated.
yeah.
I graduate. I can't forget about well, the
No,
girls.
don't forget about
The
that.
girls take the forefront of our
Sure,
brain, so they're
absolutely.
the answer to everything. But no, I graduated from Liberty University with a master's in Christian ministry, and I'm really excited because I'm able to use these skills and gifts that Liberty has given me to be able to communicate better. I've learned so much there just to I don't know, make things simpler in terms of describing what God has called us to do, describing the truth of God, describing the freedom and the type of freedom that He means, and so many different things to help break these bondages that my generation is facing. So that's been really exciting. Graduating now and being a communicator of the gospel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
So.
So, what is Scott currently doing in your life these days?
The twins is pretty much everything, all my answers to everything. But I would say they're in the forefront of our brain because well, the girls were born at 30 weeks, and Ivy was born at a 1 pound, 11 ounces, and Oakley was born at 3 pounds 4 ounces. And you wouldn't really know that today, and so
Mhm.
they are walking testimonies for sure. And so a lot of just the general fatherhood stuff is what we're going through. And honestly, a lot of the lessons that we are getting just from God is coming from them
Yeah,
because just the things that they are doing, God's like, don't laugh too loud, that's you too. Or, I need you to understand this too when they're like doing crazy things. So
hmm,
it's been really interesting that one, they've been a testimony, but they've also been a voice of God for us. So,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's been nice.
that's great. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you can enjoy these days, my friend. Enjoy them because they're going to grow up and they're going to be teenagers one day, and
Yeah.
you're going to need
Oh, boy.
to remember these great days you're
Yes.
having with them right
I've,
now.
I mean, I've heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot. But they're a year and a half already, and we
Yeah.
felt like we
Wow.
just had them. So I believe that a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah.
So, thinking about the future a little bit, what are you most excited about as you think about maybe the next year in your life?
Hmm. I think. I mean, there's a couple of things. So I think here at the church at CCBC with communications again. So Jimmy has led us well with social media. So Trish is on our team now,
Mm-hmm.
and we're starting to think of a plan and think of ways that we can intentionally reach the community at the church,
Mm-hmm.
around the church,
Mm-hmm.
several miles away from the church, and so that's been nice. Starting to be inspired visually, what we can start to do, and but then also how to take what's been said on Sunday, and allowing that to be marinated throughout the week
Mm-hmm.
through social media. So that's been great. And so we're really leaning into anybody who's really interested in joining the team. If you're a photographer, graphics, anything, or just interested in general, there's so many hidden parts of communications, and so we're just excited to be able to do that. So if anybody is interested, that's an opportunity, and I'm excited for what that's going to turn into, and just trusting God for that. And then the other thing I would say is, so expectant fatherhood has been something that I'm really passionate about. I believe that it's it's the harvest. One of the communities that God is calling us to, that they're expecting fathers are witnessing something that is right in front of them that God is doing. And if they don't know Christ, it's a great opportunity to be able to share Christ with them, considering the unique challenges that are overlooked that they go through.
Right.
So it's not an easy task to figure out the intricacies of that, but it sure is a fun one, because I've experienced being an expectant father and being in the midst of challenges and feeling in some ways sometimes not equipped enough
Right.
for the spiritual challenges that occur. So anyway, I'm really excited about just my research with that, writings that come from that, relationships that I'm able to form because of that, and learn from, to be able to communicate it to my peers who are in the next generation who's going through some of these challenges as an expectant father.
Right.
So those are the things I'm really excited about. But I would say again, the girls, I got to put them in there as a third point. But they're growing, and it's just nice to see their character and what God is calling them to be at such an early stage. So that's exciting too.
Yeah. Super. Well, I appreciate you being with me today and for sharing.
Of course.
And if you guys have not had the opportunity to meet Ashford, I'd encourage you to take the opportunity and introduce yourself to him when you see he and Olivia and the girls here on Sunday mornings. And if you are on the Crystal Coast this coming weekend, I'd like to invite you to come join us for one of our worship gatherings. You can find out more information about our Sunday worship gatherings on our website at ccbcnow.com. And in the meantime, let me just encourage you, enjoy the journey that God has you on for His glory.